What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to talk more about Premium Booster 01, specifically the pull rates for Premium Booster 01, and we need to look at some exclusive Don as well. Some Super Parallel Don from the set has gone and been revealed, and seriously, like the images we're getting from the official Twitter are phenomenal. We've got another 10 we can have a look at today. But first, we need to have a look at what's going on with PRB-01. Now, it's something I've said many times before, and I'm sure I said it a bit in the video yesterday, but just let me be nice and clear about this as we get rolling. We cover news on this channel, and a lot of the news is developing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you the best news available at all times. And sometimes it's super easy. Like I showed you that emotion promo the other day. There was an official tweet from One Piece that came out and was just like, if you go to the emotion exhibit, you will get this. And then there's a thing on the website saying, just to be clear, it's being given out to all attendees of the One Piece Emotion exhibit. News like that is well easy to cover because we're given all the information. And then there's the other news. And the other news is essentially stuff that they don't go and announce, like pull rates from a new set. And we have to go with the best information that we've got. That most of the time is going to be great, and occasionally is going to lead us astray. Now, on the video yesterday where I talked about the return of the manga rares in this set, I have gone and changed the title to say it's developing news, and I have pinned a comment there to explain a little bit more. But where we were in the video is quite simple. There was this showcase that was shown off at an official event. At least that's what we were told, and we have no reason to believe otherwise. Certainly seems legit, and it's got a lot of PRB-01 cards, bearing in mind the set isn't even out till the end of the week. And that seemed to show us that there were 9 manga rares being reprinted, from Shanks in OP-01 to Chopper in EB-01, and then the new Nami. And we had images floating around being shared by people like Sakura's Card Shop, showing us the ace like this. And this was information being shared around by, Andy Collects and Sakura's Card Shop, people who have in the past proven to be pretty good with this information. People whose information I've used in the past and has proven to be legit. And, look at the 2 aces on the screen. One has a star, one doesn't. One has a stamp, one doesn't. But then people started opening boxes of this set. And the number of openings are comparatively very small, because the set isn't out yet. And the information is far from perfect. But we have seen a bunch of manga Namis being pulled. We've not seen any other, as far as I am aware, and I'm following this pretty closely, I've not seen any other manga rares being pulled, and I haven't seen anybody else posting about it as well. Which is bizarre, because either the pull rates are hilariously low for these new manga rares, although to be fair, manga rares do have pretty low pull rates anyway, or something else is going on. And the answer is, for the time being, we just need to wait and see. I'm hearing rumours of golden god packs with all the manga rares in, and that sounds wonderful. But I've not seen anyone open one of these yet. I've not seen that as anything more than a rumour. I'm hopefully going to be buying a bunch of PRB-01 when I go to Japan in 3 weeks' time. And look, I promise you dudes, if I pull a god pack, you will be the first people to hear about it. There will be videos, there will be tweets. I will be talking all about it. But the reality is, I'm not seeing this at the moment. I'm not seeing this information out there, and I'm not seeing these other manga rares being pulled. And that still doesn't tell us that the other manga rares aren't in there. We're talking about a few openings from people that got it very early. This is not some kind of wonderful official information, but it is looking like, certainly the one manga per case seems to have been disproven. Again, that was a credible rumour floating around. It was only ever a rumour. It's proven not to be true. Fine. Everything else, we do need to kind of wait on this for a little bit at this stage. When we get to Friday, lots of stuff will be opened, and at that point, we will know an awful lot more. But the openings we've seen so far don't support all the mangas being reprinted. They certainly don't support a manga per case. So let's just hold off on that. What we are hearing, and this is a lot more credible, is one gold Don, one super parallel Don per case. And I'm going to start off here showing you the Nefertari Vivi because this one is awesome. So, again, this is not 100% confirmed, but remember when they did the opening on the official YouTube channel, they pulled a Super Parallel Don from their box, and they were extremely excited about it, kind of like you would be if the Don were one per case. Also, you'll notice there's 3 types of Don, remember. There's regular, which is 100% one per pack, that is now confirmed. We've got parallel, which are shiny and textured but not gold. And then super parallel, which are the really super fancy versions. And they didn't pull any, in their box, they didn't pull any fancy versions. So it looks like, I'm thinking, and again, this is not confirmed, but it's looking like you'll get, one parallel Don per box and one super parallel Don per case. But it certainly does seem to be one super parallel Don per case. And bearing in mind there's 30 different, and you need 10 of them to play with, getting a playset of your preferable Don in super parallel seems borderline impossible unless you're rich. Getting a playset of regular Don, yeah, that's fine. They're one per pack, you'll be good. But getting a playset of super parallel Don, if it is one per case as it seems, oh lordy, that's bad. At least that's harsh, or it's difficult, or however you want to phrase it. So Nefertari Vivi then, this is one of the most iconic images in One Piece of the hand with the cross on the wrist and all of that. If you've read or watched One Piece, this is going to make perfect sense to you, and yeah, love this, big fan, love that we're getting Nefertari Vivi as this Don. What else have we got? Well, we've got ourselves a Captain Eustace Kid. You can tell by the arm and all of that. And I know Kid is very, very popular. A lot of people big fans of Kid. So having this as a Don is going to make people happy. We've got Emporio Ivankov. Now remember, back in the OP02 meta, we're going back a while now, but back in the OP02 meta, especially in Japan, Ivankov was legit. This wasn't going to happen. I'm not saying it was the best deck around, but I'm saying it was a legit deck. It was very, very good. So I'm saying some people are probably going to want this Don. We've got ourselves Hody Jones. I don't think anyone wants this. Does anyone like Hody Jones as a character? Does anybody play the Hody Jones deck? Is anybody remotely excited about Hody Jones? Does anybody... imagine pulling a super parallel Don, if it is one per case, and you get Hody Jones. To be fair, the Don actually looks sick. I love the Don. I love the Don way more than I like Hody Jones. But, yeah. One I would like to pull, Edward Newgate. Speaking of good decks back in OP02, Newgate was so good it ended up getting banned for a little while. Not in OP02, but shortly thereafter. Love the Newgate Don. This one is awesome. Big fan of this. Not my absolute favourite. I like the Perona and the Rob Lucci, but this is still very, very cool. Now, Vinsmoke Reiju, I'm just putting out there, I think is one of the hardest ones to actually pick out who it is. It's one of the least defined. And look, don't get me wrong. I looked at this and I'm like, oh, it's Vinsmoke Reiju. But it's not like having Newgate's massive weapon or Kid's hand coming out as a giant mechanical thing, which looks very distinctive. I just think this is one of the subtler Dons out there. I think if you're not a big One Piece nerd, you will miss some of this. And yes, I know the dots on the exclamation marks also give it away a little bit. I'm just saying, some of these Don are more obvious than others, and I think this is one of the least obvious ones. And I don't know, tell me I'm wrong in the comment section if you so like. We got Crocodile Don. Who doesn't love Crocodile? I personally do love Crocodile. Crocodile is awesome. And this one is another very obvious one. It's Crocodile's hook coming right at ya. So I don't think this should really surprise anyone. But I love this. Like Crocodile, like this Don, big fan. And Crocodile's going to get their time in the sun. At some point, Crocodile's going to be great in the One Piece TCG. I am waiting for it. Rob Lucci doesn't need to wait. Rob Lucci's great now, and it's Rob Lucci's Devil Fruit form. And I need to say, we had a bunch of Rob Lucci cards, and there was like one random event showing his Devil Fruit form, but we had leader and characters and all sorts without showing that, and it seems like we got to OP-07 and Bandai like, okay, now you can show the Devil Fruit form. And I tell you what, right now, Rob Lucci looks like the best deck in the format in OP-07. It's not quite as good in OP-08, but it's the second best deck in the format, at least by the results we've got coming out of Japan. Rob Lucci is legit. Sakazuki. Yeah. Sakazuki's so good it got banned, but it's not like Edward Newgate where they were like, well, it's banned, we'll bring it back in a little bit. Nah, mate, Sakazuki's gone. They printed a new version and everything. Sakazuki is a phenomenal leader, and it feels like this Don's coming a little bit too late, unfortunately, but in Sakazuki's heyday, a Don like this would make all the Sakazuki fans very happy indeed. And then we can finish off here having a little bit of a look at the Yamato Dom. I always liked the Yamato leader. I'm just putting that out there. I thought the Yamato leader was really good. I thought it was going to end up being a good leader that saw a bunch of play. And it's been a while at this stage. And it's clearly not. Like, it's not doing well. It's not winning tournaments. It's not out there. So I think it's cool. But I also think we've had long enough now with this in the format to go, yeah, okay, fine, it's not that good. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we are. And there we go. A big explanation about the manga rares that might not be coming, but an update on some pull rates, and then a look at some lovely gold Dom because we needed to finish on a cheerier note. So there we go. That's what you need to know. And now it's over to you guys. What do you think about these manga rares coming back? Would you like to see it? And which is your favourite gold Don? Let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.